Should I Stay or Should I Go by The Clash is a song I'm talking you through today. If you could like and subscribe to this channel, that would help me out tremendously. And if you want to help support this channel, I'll also leave a link in the description below. So there's 2 or 3 main parts I'm going to talk through today. I'm going to play the grooves up to speed first of all, and then I'll break it down and go through it super slow so you know exactly what is being played. So we've got this guitar intro. When the drums do eventually come in, we come in with a flam and we go into this repetitive 8th note rock beat. Have a listen to it first. It goes like this. Okay, so when we start, we do have that flam on beat 4. So like I said, we've got that guitar intro at the beginning. When that snare comes in, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Flam on beat 4. Remember, a flam is where you play both hands together, but one slightly in front. Just gives it a fatter sound, and obviously this is a big track, it's a big groove that we're coming in with, so we want that sound to be really big. Doesn't matter what hand you lead with. I prefer to lead with my right hand. You can lead with your left hand. Doesn't make a difference, whatever suits you. When we come into the groove, we have a crash on beat 1. Let's just forget that for now. We've got 8th notes on the hi-hat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and backbeat on the 2 and the 4 on the snare. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and kick on beat 1, the and of the 2 and beat 3. So the kick is going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and let's do it with the hi-hats. Take it a little bit slower. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and one more. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Like I said, does have that crash on beat 1. For those that are new to drumming and you're still getting a grips with the crashes, just a lot of people when they first start putting crashes within the groove, they hit the crash and then they go to beat 1 on the hi-hat. Remember, that crash is beat 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's do it again. 1 and 2 and 3 and one more and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we go into this swung section. It's like a double time feel. It's quite tricky. Have a listen. Goes like this. Okay, so we've got quarter notes now on the hi-hat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We do have the snare drum on beat 2 and beat 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But we do have this swung kick. Swung 8th notes really, which is the kick in this case. We need to make, the only way I can explain this is try and make the kick, the second kick, so the kick that's on the and of the 3, make it a little bit later than normal, so it's almost on beat 4. Normally it'd be 1, 2, 3 and 4, but to swing it, 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So you're still playing the 4 in exactly the same place, but that kick, you're leaving it right to the last minute. It's almost a flam between the kick and the snare. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 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 And that is quite tricky. If you do find that hard and you can't get your head around that up to speed, just stick with kick, snap, kick, snap, kick, snap, kick, snap, kick, snap, kick, snap, and that will get you through absolutely fine. It does that for 8 bars or so, and then it goes into a still swung, but a swung tom section. Now this is, in my opinion, the hardest part of the song. It's only for 4 or so bars, and it goes back into that swung group we just talked about. And then it goes back into the main riff that you hear right at the beginning of the track. So have a listen to this tom section. Goes like this. So like I said, this is definitely, in my opinion, the hardest part of the song. What I'm playing here, I'm kind of playing quarter notes with my right hand. The kick at the beginning, we've got 2 kicks, so we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 on the right hand, 2, 3, 4. 1, snare, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 4. It is when you listen to it, I know it got that double time swung section, but this almost sounds a little bit straighter. In fact, I played that maybe a little bit too swung there, but when it's up to speed, that it kind of straightens out as a groove. Then it goes back into that swung groove, the quarter note on the height that we talked about before this. And then there's a drum fill that I think is really important that brings the band back into the main kind of verse and groove of the song. That drum fill just goes like this. That does bring the band in. We've got flam, flam, kick, 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 flam, kick. 1 on hi-hat, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it again. 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And you hear the whole band play that riff. Da, 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 bum. I'm obviously good at singing, but you get the idea. So that is pretty much the whole kind of like the main grooves of this track. It's a great fun song to play. And like I say, with all my tutorials, once you've got it, feel free to add your own fills, crashes, and just have fun playing this track. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.